Hello and welcome back to Let's Cook It. It's me again, Ed, and as promised, here is another video. Today I am making Philly steak salad. Now basically what this is just, it's Philly steak, and it's going to have some cheese on it. I've got some onions and some peppers sauteing on the griddle right now. And instead of eating it on a bun, you're going to eat it on a salad, which of course is going to be on a plate. And we're also going to have that with a Chipotle Ranch dressing. Okay, I started the onions and peppers first because it seems like the vegetables take a little bit longer to cook than the meat, since the meat is shaved really thin. And I'm going to point the camera down here so you can take a look at it. So far, this is what we have. Now, I put the vegetables under a lid and I put a little bit of water on there so they can help steam. You can hear the dogs in the background. They're back there playing, so ignore them. All right, so we're going to add the meat. And before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of oil on the skillet, on the griddle here, so we can get a pretty good sear there. And this is just some shaved steak that I got at Kroger. It comes in a package. There you go. Just put it on there like that. And put the bowl to the side. Okay. We're going to kind of scoot that around there so it can cook. Now it's going to be pretty loud, so I hope you can hear me, because this sizzling is right there just underneath the camera. All right. So now what I'm going to do and place on top of the meat is some of this hamburger seasoning. We found this at Ollie's a couple months ago, and it's really good. It's got kind of like a sweet, smoky taste to it. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on there. Get some really good seasonings. All right. Just sprinkle the rest on there. Okay, so I don't know if you saw my video this morning with the Kent coffee maker, the vacuum pot. I put that up there earlier. So I hope y'all tune in to see that. All right. So this will not take very long at all to cook. You can kind of break this up a little bit with a fork and this spatula. And if you want this to cook a little bit faster, put it under a lid just like these vegetables. All right. I found this griddle the other day at Kroger. It was on sale, so I went ahead and got it because it's. I was thinking about making something like this the other day, and this is something I definitely would need to do that, since it's open and I don't have to fiddle around with that electric skillet or that little burner that I got the other day. I'm going to move that fatty piece out of the way because I'm not going to eat that. All right. So this is going to continue to cook. All right. I think that's coming together really well. Okay. Now, you could also grill some mushrooms or saute some mushrooms to put on here. I think that would go really well. I do have some mushrooms, but I forgot about having them until I saw them in the refrigerator just a couple minutes ago, but I didn't want to mess with it. I'll just put that in something else because they're still good. All right, so I'm just going to continue to stir this meat, make sure it gets nice and grilled. Oh, I swear those dogs know when I'm getting ready to make a video because they make all kinds of noise. All right. Hold on a minute. I'm going to try to get them to quiet down a little. All right. Turns out that Eddie's found one of my socks and he's running around the house with it, and Nelson's trying to get it from him. As long as they stay in the living room making all that noise, it's not so bad. But of course, it's like having a couple of kids, I'm sure. All right. Looks like this meat's getting pretty well done. And you can see the steam coming up off of this griddle with all this sizzling and all this frying. All right. I hope everybody has had a really good day, and I hope you've had a really good start to your weekend. Rich and I went out for a little bit to go to the store so I could get some of this stuff to make for today's video, and I also got some stuff for tomorrow that I'm going to make, but of course you're going to have to tune in to see what that is. All right. Alright, I'm going to put the camera back down here so you can see how things are coming along. Alright. Now there's that little piece of fat I've just got off to the side. I'm not going to eat that. But as you can see, the steak is cooking up really nice. And you don't want this overly done because it does get a little bit tough if it dries out. So you just really want to cook it until it isn't pink or red anymore. All right. So I'm going to take half of this meat and just kind of separate it. Oh, there goes some of it on the countertop. That's all right. I'll clean it up. You guys know I'm a little messy at times. I don't think all this is going to fit on the salad that I have over here on this plate. That's why I kind of separated it out. All right. So we'll turn that heat down a little bit. And we're going to uncover the onions and the peppers. All right. So now what we're going to do is take some provolone cheese and just put it on top of there like that. And we're going to melt that cheese and we are going to put that on top of the salad. Hold on just a minute, guys. All right, those dogs were getting a little bit too loud, so I had to get them, to quiet down a little bit. Don't worry, I didn't do anything bad. Just had to get on just a little bit. All right. So, that cheese is starting to melt on this steak here. So what you're going to do, I'm going to move this grill back just a little bit. All right. So here's a salad I already have on this plate here. Okay? Now, let's see if I can scoop this up and put it over here on the salad without getting all over the place. And it looks like I am not going to be able to do that. I'm just kind of scoop it up with this fork here. Get some of that steak that fell off. Okay. Now what you want to do is take some of these peppers and onions and put them on top of this salad. Just like so. You're probably going to have to scoop them off with a fork so they don't go all over the place. All right. I think that looks pretty good so far. All right, so the heat is turned off on the grill, so I'm just going to move that out of the way. And I'm just going to take some of this Chipotle Ranch and pour over the salad. Just like this. All right. And we are going to take a bite of this. Okay, I think it's going to be pretty good. As you can see, Nelson was in that shot, and Eddie probably was too. They know I'm cooking. They want some of this food. Okay, so let's get a clean fork out of here. And you might have to cut this up just a little bit so you can taste it. Because the salad is in kind of big pieces. I just got bag salad. I didn't do anything, get ahead of us and cut it up or anything like that. Because, sometimes I am about convenience, and these bag salads are pretty good. And also, I think you could put some raw spinach in here. They make those in those bags as well. Or mix it in with this salad. I think that's going to be really good. All right, let's take a bite. I'm going to try to get a piece of that cheese out of there because I really like cheese. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get a piece of that steak in there, too. Like I said, it is kind of messy. That's all right, though. Let's take a bite. Try this. Two thumbs up. All right, so I think this turned out pretty good. I really do like it. I like the little bit of spiciness on that Chipotle Ranch dressing that I put on here. And you can make your own. I've seen a couple of recipes to make your own salad dressing, and I am going to do that later for some other recipes. But just for today, I got the Hidden Valley Ranch, and it is really good. I've had that before. If you don't like Chipotle or anything spicy, just use a regular ranch dressing. You can also use, well, basically any other dressing that you like. Italian is really good. I think honey French would be good on this. Anything. Green Goddess is a really good dressing to use. All right. So this is a really basic recipe, and it's going to come together really fast for you if you decide to make it. It's got everything you need. It's got your meat, your proteins, your vegetables, your peppers, your onions, whatever you want to put in that. And like I said, I got some mushrooms. I didn't put any mushrooms in it, but I think that would definitely be a really, really nice addition to that. If you want to also flavor your meat with other kind of seasonings, just salt and pepper would be good. Maybe put a little bit of ground up garlic or minced garlic in there while the meat is cooking. I think that would taste really good too. All right, so I'm going to finish this salad. I'm going to get this video uploaded and get it on YouTube so you guys can take a look at it. And if you make this and you really like it, let me know. If you make it and have any other additions or anything like that to the recipe, let me know about that too. I like to read your comments. I'm really having a good time making these videos for you guys. Like I said yesterday, I'm really having, a blast doing it actually, and coming up with new recipe ideas for everyone. That's been fun too. I think tomorrow's recipe is something you're really going to like. It is something different. Something that one of the dishes is one that I've never made before. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. One of the dishes I have made a lot, and I really do like it. We eat a good bit of it here in this house. And so anyway, tune in tomorrow. I'm going to have that all fixed up for you guys, and hopefully it's going to turn out really good. At least the main dish I think is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but it's okay. I'm up for it, and I want to make it for you guys because it sounded really good. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish the rest of this salad and fix Rich a plate so he can have some of it. And I will see you tomorrow. And I hope you guys tune in. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel. That will really help me out. Okay, I'm going to say it. It doesn't have to look pretty. It just has to taste good. Everybody, have a wonderful Saturday evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.